Hi, I'm Marna and this is the Dolls Rescue Channel, and today I am blessed once again to be doing a collab with J Dolls UK, Beth Ramsden, and Peacecraft Dolls with Tammy Powley. We also have a guest collaborator today, and that is Craig, Beth Ramsden's husband. Be sure and go by her channel and see what he has to show. Every year in the fall, when I was a child, the old movie with Judy Garland as Dorothy, Wizard of Oz, was on TV. It was on a Sunday night every year. I think it was the first Sunday in October. And every kid in the nation got all of their chores done and their baths taken and their PJs on early so they could sit down and watch the whole movie. So when fall comes in October, I often think of Wizard of Oz. I also live near Kansas, and in the thrift stores and in the especially antique shops, there is always a set of some sort, and there are a lot of them, Wizard of Oz dolls. And so that's kind of where the conception for the Blythe Doll Wizard of Oz characters came from. So this is my Dorothy, and I'm quite proud of her. It wasn't as easy to get to where she is as it looks. This is my custom doll I did for the Meet Me in St. Louis Judy Garland doll I had customized. I wanted to use her again, and what better way than in the Wizard of Oz movie. Her little pinafore seemed easy, and it was, except for the type of fabric, and this is where I had the problems. I hate this fabric. It is like what we used to call seersucker. Very nice, lightweight, summer fabric. What I need is like bias tape made out of it, where it's folded and then folded again so you can sew it down. However, when I take this fabric and I fold it over like I do regular fabric to try to make it, it does not iron straight. So what I've had to do is, starting down at the bottom, yes, I have this cut at an angle on purpose. I was cutting across the bias of the fabric, and I need that there till I get started. So what I've been doing is I am pinning this with the pins going long way all the way up so that when I iron, I can pull it out. I have never, ever pinned something to iron it. This fabric is just hateful. It pulls out, but see, I do a little bit, and then I pull this pin and I keep it tight, and I move up, and then I do the next pin, and I have thinned my skin. As it gets older, it gets more thin, so pins are they kind of fight me anymore. So there I have my shoulder straps, and I already did that to my waist piece. Actually, the waist piece, or the top piece, I don't have. What I'm going to have to do next is I have to keep checking my, oh dear, my picture went up. I have to keep checking my outfit to make sure I have the bias correct. And what I need is a piece across here with straight, with the fabric going straight across. Then I need a piece of this across the top that's on the bias. And then I need a piece of this on the bias at the bottom. But I also need to tuck this into it so that it becomes the straps. On all the photos I saw of not only Judy Garland but other dolls, they had rickrack around the edges. I could not find rickrack, well, small enough nor to match the only blue I could find in the checkered print. So I did the little stitches by hand for the top. The little ruby slippers were from AliExpress. I used Mod Podge and put 2 layers of glitter. Well, I did a layer and took some photos, and by the time I was done, well, you know how glitter is. So I put another layer of Mod Podge over that and pushed the glitter, took the shoes and pushed it down into the glitter, and it worked out really well. I'm pleased. So this is my Dorothy, and of course the bike and her little Toto. In the original play of The Wizard of Oz, Toto was a Yorkshire Terrier. Of course, in the movie, it was a Cairn Terrier. But I had a Yorkshire Terrier, so that is the dog we use. Let me see if I can get her to hold her little dog again. I had it all set up, and then I wanted to add the bike. I encourage you always to sew for your dolls, but if you have a character that you really like and a doll that you'd like to see it on, take a shot. I did the little shirt pattern. Actually, I think I made that little shirt pattern. It just is, it's not rocket science if you just go slow, if you're a beginner. It's a lot of fun to do and quite rewarding. Be sure you go by and see Tammy, Jay's, Beth, and Craig's addition to the 4 Wizard of Oz characters. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.